and welcome back to another recipe. We're getting pretty close now, only a few more days left to go, and I've got a pretty great recipe that I think would make a delicious sort of Christmas Eve tea time treat before we all get completely bowled over with mince pies and Christmas pudding and Christmas cake. It's just something a little bit different. Today I'm making some Christmas buns. These are just something that I saw my friend buy in a bakery, but obviously I couldn't because they weren't vegan. So this is my kind of spin on that. It was like a cinnamon bun with frangipane and mixed fruit in the middle. So yeah, what I'm doing is like my cinnamon roll recipe. Yeah, filled with frangipane. I'm going to fill it with some mincemeat and glaze it with a vegan Bailey's glaze. I'm so excited. So to start with, in this bowl I've got the dry ingredients for the cinnamon rolls. So it's 350 grams total of bread flour. I've got 250 grams of white and 100 grams of wholemeal. You can use all white if you want. I assume you can use all wholemeal, but I've not done that. But you probably can. I've also got a tablespoon of yeast, 25 grams of sugar, a pinch of salt, and 2 teaspoons of mixed spice. So that's going on the mixer. Useful things on the other side. Mix the dry ingredients together and then slowly add in the wet. 250 grams of soy milk and 50 grams of dairy-free butter. I've just melted this together and then just left it to cool a little bit because you don't want it to be too hot to kill the yeast. I'm going to transfer this into a jug. I've just transferred that into a jug just to make it easier to pour in. So once you've added in all of the wet ingredients, you just want to whack the mixer back on again and knead it for about 10 minutes and then cover it with a damp tea towel and leave it to rise for about an hour until it has doubled in size. While the dough is proving, we can get on with making the frangipane filling. In this bowl I've got 75 grams of caster sugar and 75 grams of vegan butter. I'm just going to mix those together. Then I'm going to beat into that 25 grams of soy milk and a teaspoon of almond extract. Followed by 75 grams of ground almonds and 25 grams of plain flour. Last thing into the frangipane, I'm going to zest in an orange. And then you can just set this aside until the dough is finished proving. The dough has at least doubled in size now, and oh, it's so soft. I'm going to tip it out onto a slightly floured surface. I just want to flatten it out. And then roll it out into a large rectangle. The measurement, sizes and stuff will all be listed in the recipe, which is linked down below. So once we've got the dough all rolled out, just want to spread over the frangipane mixture, leaving a border around the edges. Got the frangipane spread all over the top there. Now I'm just going to top it with some mincemeat. Because this is a lot thicker, everyone's spread as well, so just as long as there's a decent amount. You want to make sure that there will be some in each roll as you cut it. And then you just want to roll this up quite tightly, not so tightly that you're sort of pushing any filling, but just enough to get a good swirl. And then grab a sharp knife and cut it up into individual rolls. They will be left to prove again, so you don't want to make them too big. So I've got 12 pieces here and I'm going to put them into some cake tins to prove again. I'm separating these out into two 8-inch cake tins. If you've got something that's kind of 10 inches, you could probably do it all in one. So I'm just going to place them all in, spacing them out a bit. These end bits are a bit meh, so I'm just kind of putting them both in one. Once you've got them in the tins, you want to cover them with a damp tea towel again and leave them to prove for, again, about an hour. Once the cinnamon rolls have finished proving, they've approximately doubled in size, you want to bake them at 180 degrees C for about 45 minutes. While the cinnamon rolls are finishing baking, we're going to make the glaze, which we can then pour straight on top as soon as they come out of the oven. So we've got 2 tablespoons of icing sugar in this bowl and a tablespoon of vegan Baileys in this little pot. So I'm just going to add them together and stir it. So you just want to try and get rid of as many lumps as possible, and then just when the rolls come out of the oven, just pour this over top. These look so good. I'm gonna try one of the end bits. It's just to me. Oh my god. Hold on. As you may be able to tell from my reaction and the number of corrections that will be in the recipe, this is the first time I've made these and they're really good. And this was an excellent decision. So thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a very happy Christmas and all of the ensuing holidays, and see you next time.